Hey there, how are you guys? So welcome back. I am back for more horror reviews, and yeah, I went to review more horror films. So yeah, let's get into Unrest. It's one of those After Dark Horror Fest films, one of those 8 films to die for. So I popped it in and I watched it, and I'm going to review it for you guys. So let's get into it. Unrest is about a medical student, and her name is Allison. So Allison, she is the kind of person that does not believe in spirits, but stop her for certain things because she expects that there is some kind of spirit within this dead body that she is expecting with these other guys. She wants to find out what is actually going on with this body because there are people that are dying in this hospital with no explanation why. There are other characters in here that I don't really remember much. But one of them is played by Scott Davis. I never heard of Scott Davis before, but he's in here. I believe his character's name, Brian, who is pretty much Allison's love interest. He is played by Scott Davis. Now, I have never heard of Scott Davis before, but he's pretty good in here, and he's a pretty good love interest for Allison. He was played by Corri English. You actually have Corri English in this movie, which is cool because she was really cool in that TV show Holliston. That used to come on. I believe it was FearNet. Yeah, who remembers FearNet? Anybody? FearNet? But just me? Whatever. But yeah, I really do like Corri English in this movie. I think that she does pretty good. This movie isn't great or anything, but it is pretty good though. I will have to admit that this movie is actually pretty good. Not a great movie. Not a movie that I'll ever watch multiple times, but it is a movie that is enjoyable, and I do like Corri English. I do like Scott Davis. I think they both work really good together. Well, pretty good, not exactly really good. I thought it was really cool to see Corri English in this movie. I thought she was fantastic in that TV show Holliston, and I kind of liked her here too. She was cool. I liked her character, Allison. It was kind of interesting, but the story for this movie was a little bit interesting. I have to admit, and I kind of enjoyed it. In that sense. That's kind of really all I have to say about Unrest. It's not as bad as people may think, but there are people that are gonna not like Unrest, and that's understandable. That's okay because there's a ton of these After Dark Horror Fest films, one of those 8 films to die for, that are kind of bad. But yeah, but I still kind of give them a chance because I am a huge horror nut. So overall, Unrest gets a B. But there is definitely no reason why you should not give this movie a chance. You should definitely give it a chance. Give it a watch. I would say give it a rental if you're unsure. If you'll like it or not, I would definitely give it a rental. I would suggest giving it a rental. Indeed, it's definitely not going to be a movie that's going to be for everybody, but it's definitely worth maybe checking out at least once in your lifetime. Yeah, but like I said earlier, it is really cool to see Corri English in this movie. I loved her in Holliston, that TV show Holliston. It was that FearNet show. I know that I've already asked you guys this earlier, but I want you guys to answer this again, if you haven't already. Has anybody ever heard of this television network called FearNet? Is it just me? Anybody? Anybody? FearNet? It was a cool horror movie channel. But yeah, but that's way off topic from this review, but yeah, I figured I'd ask you guys this anyway. I figured I'd ask you anyway, so. This movie was definitely a lot better than what I was expecting it to be. It wasn't great, it wasn't amazing, but I did think it was pretty good for what it was. And I enjoyed it for what it was. So what did you guys think of Unrest? Let me know that down below in the comment section. I will be sure to read that. So until next time, everybody, take it easy, guys, and take care, everyone.